Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Wilson to throw. Steps away to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
DK Metcalf, 37 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. These guys will go for 2 here. Wilson going to throw for it. This play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must think they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried, they just didn't get it done.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 2nd down and 4, Burrow. Incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Burrow.
Oh, yes.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off at the 39. 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Touchdown, Seahawks. Dwayne Eskridge.
What up?
13 yards out.
What up, y'all?
Seahawks have taken the lead.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Well, not content with the first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson flush to his right. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. We'll find Eskridge here complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now Wilson on 1st down, being chased out left. He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he gets it all the way down to the 3.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Carson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Second down and goal. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, 3rd and goal. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. To throw is Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
So that'll back him up 5. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
What up, Juicy?
Certainly no gimme here on the PAT. They're backed up now to a 42-yard extra point try. Connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after.
Thank you, Juicy. God bless you, too.
Signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he's got some space here. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 48 yards. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. And McPherson on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive,
oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
In their own territory, why would you change anything?
I'll be doing that.
Be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless. A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
Oh, on defense. All right, but I got you.
Down to the 17-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. To throw again on second down. Wilson flushed out right. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
Hello.
Well, these guys
What up, you
have
at the
definitely been
crib?
outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out
You
there,
asleep?
the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the
Damn.
ball, and what you have to do,
What,
maintain your poise.
what, did you have work
start to put
today?
together some drives.
Damn, okay, cause I was somebody about to
He's
pull
going to
up.
let this go.
Oh.
Back of the end zone. And
Huh?
that is incomplete.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns,
You said what?
so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the range.
Jen, you should breaking up. You said like to the doctor or something?
For another one right there.
Yeah, that's
Didn't
good.
get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Alright, you said what, ma? Alright. Yeah, Jaheim. Alright, yeah, I got you tomorrow. What time?
The 22. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their
All
next
right.
drive, the Seahawks offense.
But yeah, what about first for the pull up, Jaheim?
Put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have that
Huh?
in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being
All right,
able
he about to.
spring
He should.
together
Hold
these
on.
drives
He
that
close.
end up in points,
Hold on, right quick.
It's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance.
All right, I'm gonna text you. Let me see.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
All right, yep, I'm about to text you.
Oftentimes, it translates to your defense as well because they're excited about getting the ball
Yeah,
back with
Jane.
their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh,
He
yeah.
tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Finding, he's hit, he lost the football, put it on the carpet, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. They'll find Everett there, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Thank you, country girl. You don't have to do it.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Wilson. Well, he's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
What's happening? Shit, chilling at the crib. No, but you have seen that video? On me, like that nigga, I didn't really even know that nigga. No, he be dead and he be looking at, he be like that nigga just be looking at y'all like.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Quick throw, and that's Eskridge.
No, it was funny because he was like, what he said, he was like, yeah, I missed free throws. He was like, how? It's for free. I was fucking dying. I didn't know that nigga was that funny. And then there's always his facial expressions, like he just be dead ass. He be like, y'all like, damn. And he's small as fuck. He not even that tall. Oh, nigga, all right. You gonna get your ass beat fucking with somebody, cause you from Kansas. He always, it's this big ass nigga that be dancing next to the black nigga with Joe, and he always dancing and eating food. That nigga, he interviewed him too. He was like, do you know how to fight? And he was like, get up and swing. And it was just so funny, and like he made that nigga so mad and shit. Like I thought that nigga was finna beat his ass. Like, well, I was gonna do it at the gym. Hold on, I gotta send you that one. But what you doing though?
If they hurry, we'll see.
Oh yeah, you could just slide to Peso crib. He gonna I could get them to run it out to you and shit. Yeah, I just picked up too. Oh shit, I'm on a live. Shit, my bad, y'all. All right.
From midfield now, Burrow.
All right.
Oh, he'll let one go.
Oh fuck. That was me, yo. That could have been an interception.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Oh shit, nigga.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. From the 10.
They'll get it up past
the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson to the Seahawks. They'll try and throw for it. Dancing to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A short kick taken at the 18.
You know better. Pop your ass.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 77 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. They'll get this out to his running back, Pirine. Not much there, only a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Boyd. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
What the fuck, DK? Oh,
Touchdown.
come on.
Tyler Boyd, 31 yards. And the Bengals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Well, you know, you can't get all the points back at once, but baby steps a good start.
A start that was sorely needed because this team looked like they might be out of this one, but getting a touchdown, getting back into it, gives them hope as they move forward.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 1st down, Wilson out to his left. They'll run the screen with Carson. And some room to maneuver. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll try the left side. Carson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
What up, Colt?
They run again with Carson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9.
What is this? Oh, what, huh? Am I playing what game?
Wilson. Over the middle, he finds Eskridge. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run with Carson, and he will score.
What is IRL? What that is?
Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point.
I used to, bro, but I stopped. Depending on how my body recovers and stuff, I might get back in football, but I don't know. I don't know, bro. I might, because I feel like I'll probably get more subscribers off of YouTube, you know, playing football and stuff. So I might, honestly. I'm going to let you know what I do.
Someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, fam.
I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
Oh,
man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 48 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Flushed out right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Wilson.
Oh, fuck. What you doing, Russ?
Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them? Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive, y'all.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. The Bengals drive about to get going. First down. Here's Burrow to Mixon on the check down. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing now. Burrow on first down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Seahawks are going to get the football back as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Boy, that's my own PC. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not paying attention right now, but I'm on PlayStation. I don't know if you might can play Madden on PC, but I ain't never seen it. But if you do, you like that for sure. Cause I ain't that damn good.
Steps away to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Crazy. Niggas crazy.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. On third down, Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, his first and 10 at the 18.
Hey, bro. I respect you, though, fam. Real shit.
It.
I respect you, gangster.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Move, fat ass. Oh, get in there. Oh, fat ass. I was trying to put your fat ass back. I respect you, man, so you know how to throw that. I was trying to let you score. At least you ain't quit. Niggas would have quit, son. Throw that bitch, son. I'm blitzing everybody so you can do a quick pass. Oh, hell no. Why would you pick it back? Didn't I just tell you to do that, boy? I'm about to throw the whole back to you, son. That's why I want you to score, son.
CD, this defense, man. At this rate, they're just having fun.
See, he ain't had to play. He ain't gonna do that shit when I don't want him to do it. That's the crazy thing. When I want him to get an interception, he not. Hey, bro, get in the pass defense because you blitzing and shit. Oh, you want the safety? Them little 2 points ain't gonna do shit.
He'll spot Eskridge open.
Let me see if we got all one of these niggas.
He's at the 50.
Man, I'm gonna name us some burners, but I ain't scoring that shit. Watch this. Oh, I tried to throw it back. What the fuck? I know you seen his arm move like that, though. Weird. They're supposed to throw that back.
Allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will swell by one more. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. One-time play, big-time result.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Von Bell. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people really happy about those picks,
the fuck?
Any fantasy team that has this defense.
Mixon with a first down and more. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
I'm one, ready? 11. Here we go.
Now Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.